There are some sick individuals in this world. Let's get into it.
There's been a major crackdown on child predators in Bensalem, Bucks County. This morning, officials with the Bensalem Police Department, the district attorney, and others detailed recent investigations. So far this year, 17 criminal arrests have been made for unlawful contact with minors and other offenses.
6 of these investigations started with tips from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. We are proud to say 11 of them are the direct result of our proactive and aggressive attempts to locate, identify, and arrest child predators.
Of the 17 arrests, only
So it looks like that was a very short video. Let's go over into this next one.
6 men possessed and distributed child pornography, according to police. 5 men were caught, they say, trying to set up a sexual encounter with children. Another 6, they say, traveled from as far, one of them, from the Jersey Shore, all for a sexual encounter, they say, with a child. But police say these men weren't talking to kids. Instead, they were talking with investigators.
Good. Send them to jail. Anybody, like I've said this before, anybody who messes with children, tries to assault children, throw the book at them. Throw the book at them. But you know, they're gonna get handled in jail. We all know it. We all know what's gonna happen to them in jail. That's why they start crying. Crying like crying like the little girls, weeping, because they know what's gonna happen to them when they get to jail. They're gonna try to lie and say, "Oh no, hey, I'm just in here for some simple robbery." Somebody gonna look their book up because they seem weird. Then it's on site. It's on site. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going.
The vast majority of these individuals are not from Bensalem Township, and some not from Bucks County, some not from the Commonwealth of PA. Sadly, they are among us, and we know that, as Director McVeigh said, the recidivism rate is through the roof. So we have to have proactive measures taken every day to combat it.
District Attorney Jennifer Shorn says of these 17 men who were arrested by Bensalem police, 16 are from out of town. She says that shows the will and determination alleged sexual predators have when it comes to victimizing kids.
This crime often leads to recidivism by those who are arrested.
Let's back up. Let's back up. Look at all these people. So travelers. Soliciting sex from a minor, possession or dissemination of child pornography. Some of them look sick. Some of them look like you need to be careful around them. But some of them, you would never think. But let's keep going.
Victimizing kids.
This crime often leads to recidivism by those who are arrested. So when they get out, oftentimes they do the same exact thing.
Police say 2 of those arrested were already listed on the Megan's Law offender list. Investigators with Bensalem say they have been working for months online cracking down on adults who prey on kids. Internet stings have snagged suspects, they say, that are trading child pornography, engaging in lewd behavior with children, and those who came to Bensalem solely for the purpose of engaging in sex with children.
Their intentions were clear to us in law enforcement as they traveled to a specific location, at times with condoms or candy in their possession at time of arrest.
Over the last several months, Bensalem...
Well, what is with these freaks who they bring candy because they want to... these some freaks.
Police have been posting the arrest notifications to social media. They say they want people to know what they are doing to nab child predators.
We have made a stance that we publicly post all of these arrests. Some people don't think that that's something you should do because it might be a warning to predators not to do this, but this hasn't deterred them at all.
All 17 cases are going through the court system.
What you mean it might be? Oh, that's good. Or are they saying it might be a warning to them not to do it in your state? I mean, if they're not trying to do it in, hey, sounds good to me. Absolutely crazy.
She says while these arrests represent one police department's effort, she says the arrests are a small slice of the threat that exists to kids, urging parents to check online messages, social media activity, and restrict some apps from kids. In Bensalem, Deanna Durante, NBC 10 News.
Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy, y'all. I'm going to say this plenty of times. Sick individuals are everywhere. Sick individuals are everywhere. You need to watch your kids. You need to look at what they're doing online, because some of these kids, they'll be talking to these people. They thinking they're just a little kid. They're talking on the internet with, but it's a grown man with his shirt off, trying to talk to him, convincing him to sneak away so he can come and play with them. You got to watch your kids. You got to be inside your kids' life. You have to be proactive with teaching them about who they can talk, who they should talk to. Don't just be giving out your information because you don't know who it actually is online. You have to be careful. You have to be careful, y'all. It's a crazy world we live in, but we got to keep reviewing the world together. Because you never know. You never know. Absolute crowd. I'm happy that they got these 17 people off the street through these stings. But child predators are everywhere. Everywhere. There's so many people. So many people. And then you got the sick people who they try to say that they are just like the LGBTQ. I'm not even, you know what I'm trying to say. They're just like that community. They're just like that community, and they should be lumped in together because there's nothing wrong. It's natural. That's what they like to say. Sick individuals, y'all. You have to be careful. But we know what's going to happen to them in jail. Do you think this? Here's a question. People who, because they keep saying they get out and they can be on the sex offender registry, but then they still do it. They still do it because it's in their blood or something like that. Nasty. But do you think that they should just be getting out? Or do you think this should be like a life offense? Messing with children? Do you think that should be a life offense? But I guess it gets tricky because it's very tricky. But if it's something egregious, sometimes it feels like this should be a life offense. Am I the only one thinking that? Let me know your thoughts, y'all. Let me know your thoughts on that whole situation. Let me know if you disagree with anything I said. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be up to date on all these videos. Because we got to review the world together, y'all. We have to review the world together. And we got to look at this stuff. It's horrible, but we have to look at this stuff and be prepared. Be prepared. All right, everybody. Remember, this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like,